This is a horror game podcast. It is meant for mature audiences. It may contain adult language, violence, and sexual themes, as well as shocking revelations. Viewer discretion is advised. Greetings, fellow investigators, and welcome to our video podcast, Into the Darkness, where tonight my friends and I will be playing the Delta Green role-playing game. I'm your host, Thom Raley. The scenario is called Brain Freeze. It was written by Sawyer Hill as his entry for the Shotgun Scenario Contest in 2024. It's available from the Fairfield Project. Sawyer is our game handler for this session, and this is a one-shot. Now, before we begin, I want to give a shout out to our friends over at Mayday Role Playing. I'll put a link to their site in the description. Like us, they play together and they record their games for your enjoyment. A few weeks ago, we were interviewed by Sergio Crago, who is joining us tonight, and he will be posting that interview on October 28th. Welcome, Sergio.
Great to be here.
I also want to mention that we get most of our funding through our Patreon site. Your generous support helps us to pay for our website, our club space, and everything that goes into our video production. There is a QR code on the screen and a link in the description. Thanks for your support. So without any further delays, let's begin our journey into the darkness. Sawyer?
Thanks, Tom. I'm going to give a quick content warning for cannibalism, suicide, or self-harm, potential child death, and body horror. So we'll go ahead and get started here. We cut to a fairly unremarkable businessman sitting in an office. He's tired looking. Several computer monitors in front of them. And he looks down, and on his desk is this old burner phone, and on it an alert pops up. Safe house activated, codename Hendrix. He looks down with a startled look on his face and immediately starts to make a few phone calls to 6 different agents, and you all 6 are sort of put into contact with each other. It's up to you if you want to know each other ahead of time, but you're all given each other's like burner phone numbers and told to meet at a location in East Texas, kind of the middle of nowhere. You're just given coordinates in 24 hours. How do you want to sort of meet up? Do you want to meet up beforehand, or are you just going to meet at the location?
I'll pick up Agent Toth in a nice car. I always have a different nice car that I pick you up in when we go to these things.
Yes, you do. And I never ask where you got them from. Mm-hmm. But they're certainly not traceable to you.
Nope, they are not. That's the nice thing.
So this, from the text, it looks like this might be something big. We got 6 agents on this?
Well, this is huge. I mean, I've never worked with more than 2 or 3 people before, so.
Yeah, I don't know any of their agent names, so I guess they're from all over Texas.
Yeah. What do you think would necessitate something like this?
I have no idea. We'll certainly find out when we get there.
Okay.
You're sure this car's not bugged?
Yep. Now, unfortunately, although it's a nice car, all I've got is country music. Is that okay? You don't mind Dolly Parton, do you?
All right.
I didn't have any choice. It's what was here. Let's put that on.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Drive on.
Agent Riddle is speed walking to her car as she's looking through the phone numbers and sees Agent Resuscitate's number and says, "Oh, thank God, at least Resuscitate is on this," and will jump into her car, make her way to a common rendezvous point where the two of them meet up, and she'll give a honk.
Yeah, Resuscitate is there on time, ready to go. She's got her go bag. She's dressed, she's a woman in her early 30s, has kind of a masculine, kind of butch look to her. Um, and she's about as glad to see you as one can be for a Delta Green operation. Oh, Riddle, glad to see you.
Yeah, looks like they really fucked it up this time, and I'm gesturing to the phone out of nowhere after being quiet for so long.
We've got an intercell operation now. I guess they still haven't found a replacement for Agent Ripley after that psychotic opera we had a few months ago.
Let's just hope they're all half as useful as he was.
Man, I'm gonna miss that guy. He was really good with a rifle.
Agent Riddle is on the frumpier side, but there is a kind of intensity behind her eyes. Resuscitate would know better than anyone. There is a kind of predator behind this very kind of plain-looking woman, and she just drives on to the point where they need to go.
I'll pick it up there.
Do we? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just gonna ask if we have a silent ride, if we're chatting, or if we're playing music.
You can do whatever you like. I can listen to some music. Agent Riddle is easy to talk to, and it will pick up on any conversation that is dropped.
We're familiar enough that we probably do some small talk, some pop music on the way there.
All right, who is sort of next to get organized?
I can go. So Agent Hutch will just acquire a vehicle from where it be known unknown, and will be proceeding directly to the route. He is unfamiliar with the other agents as he hasn't met them before. To meet him, he's a little bit taller gentleman. Obviously has military type background just by the way he handles himself in stance, and he will be quiet and watch what everybody else is doing.
Well, Agent Stewart is coming on his own as well. I don't know any of the other agent, just as Agent Hutch. My outlook is a little bit different. I'm big guy, a little bit doughy, wearing a rather ill-tailored suit. I'm constantly dabbing sweat from my neck. Yeah, that's basically what you see when we'll meet up.
As you're sort of nearing, both in time and in distance, you get a second ping on your phone. It's short and coded and decrypting it. It's the message, safe house activated, Agent Hendricks, and it gives you a photo of him. It looks like an old driver license photo. He has brown hair, neat, looks like some sort of federal agent. Missing, it lists underneath that stolen various hypogeometric artifacts, and then detain or eliminate at your discretion. So you kind of get this bullet point message as you near the location, and the next message is should be arriving soon. So you kind of pull up at this location. You pass the sign for Gary, Texas, so you're in the middle of nowhere. There are like fields and little groupings of trees, but you arrive at what looks like some sort of abandoned adult store. It is long since closed, with a banner kind of fallen that says everything half off or something, but no one's been here in forever. And this is the coordinates.
Okay, well, Toph, since we're possibly having to deal with a elimination, should we stop a little bit before the spot and kind of approach on foot? What would you like to do?
Well, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Quite honestly, I'm more in favor of the elimination than
Yeah, if they're messing with that metaphysical mumbo jumbo, they're gone.
magic. Just call it magic.
Sure, all right,
they're-
yeah. Between friends, magic, yeah, they're lost if they're touching that stuff. I'm not really set up to go and kill a man though, so this is going to be tricky. Hopefully
I am.
You are. Perfect. Thanks to okay. I'll make sure you get there safely. That's what we'll do.
I'm not a great shot, but
Oh yeah. Oh man, I hope he can't do stuff like boil eyeballs at a distance or any of that crazy shit.
I don't know. I heard there was a former agent that defected whose one ability was that he could make you forget what he wanted you to forget.
So
Nobody
how does
was ever
anybody
able to
knows
catch
he's
him.
around then?
Well, they knew he was around, but everybody who's gone after him came back saying couldn't find him,
Oh.
which means they probably did find him
Yeah, and he just
promptly
he
forgot.
did a Bela Lugosi on them. Okay, I got it.
All right. There's some other cars coming up, so that's
All right,
probably
why don't we
rest of our team.
meet up with them first before we get too close to the place?
I'll put my gun away. So.
Yeah. I'll try to flag him down.
I'd like to think that Agent Riddle parks that block and a half that the other agents were trying to, remain inconspicuous, pulls up, is in no time to be being quieter or incognito, and probably steps out and turns to Agent Resuscitate. So what's the story? What's the update in the phone?
Looks like we're going to be chasing down some guy suspected of defecting, he's been confiscating hypergeometric artifacts. That's bad. You brought your gun, right?
I don't have a gun, but I'm sure one of them.
Paramedic brought a gun and not the CIA guy.
I'm really good at talking to people. You know that. I'm going to do just fine. Don't worry. Half the time this ends up being just some manic person anyway. I'll have to talk him down, or somebody.
I hope I don't have to use this thing. I'm not an excellent shot, but we've learned quickly in this line of business that there's bad shit out there.
That's why I like having you around. Oh, I think I see some of them coming up now, and I'll see. I'll wave Torque and talk.
That dude's got a sick beard.
Thank you.
Well, I pull up directly next to you, get out of the car, look around a little bit confused, adjust my glasses, and as I step out of the car, you definitely see that there's the imprint of a rather large handgun under my jacket.
Yeah.
Code
name?
Here?
Yeah. Code name?
You are?
Oh, I'm Thoth, but who are you?
Stuart.
Torque.
Okay, that checks out. You're on my phone.
Right. We're missing one.
We're missing Hutch.
Yeah, while you guys are kibitzing right there up front, you see a rickety old 64 VW bus kind of pull up. Kind of unusual sort of operation to pull up. You see a rather large man get out of it and say, "Hi, you guys. What are you doing?"
Hi, you're
Agent Hutch.
Agent Hutch.
Hi,
After we
gentlemen.
Yeah.
My name's Riddle.
I
assume that you all got the message that we've got artifacts probably involved in this.
We've got a target to go after.
I'm kind of pissed because they didn't give us any warning. We didn't get that message until like 15 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
And does anybody have yellow blockers on their glasses? I didn't bring those.
The fuck no. I mean, with hypergeometry, half the time that shit doesn't even work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
the best thing is not to be seen. That's the thing, right? So
Get them before they can even see you.
Exactly.
Ridley was really good at sneaking.
Well, we do have a field around this place. I mean, that's a bit of a start. Although if this bastard's thinking ahead of us, he might have booby-trapped it.
Well, there aren't many windows in an adult store, so...
Good point.
We can come around from the sides and at least get pretty close.
All right, let's go for that.
I don't think he's figured anybody's found him out here. I mean, look, where the hell are we?
Depends on how sharp he is. Should we go for two groups and a pincher coming around from the right and the left? Does that sound good?
Pincher tactics sound sound to me.
Okay.
I don't have a weapon, so I would prefer to be someplace safe. If you need me to talk to somebody, I'm happy to do that.
How are you trained with a weapon?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, then you kind of stay in the back. I'm really a doctor, so
Mhm.
I'm not really good in a fight, but
Yeah.
I'll hang back with you, and the rest of you can sort it out.
We know almost nothing about this person other than he stole hypergeometric objects. Is there any reason why we're here? And I point to the Triple X shop.
This is apparently a safe house.
Huh.
So it was probably
Might be a
established.
green box.
Yeah, green box safe house. By the looks, it was probably established what in the 70s by the looks of the place.
Yeah, that'd probably be about right.
So that goes way back to early days of I don't know too much
What?
about the
Wait,
early days, but
Is this modern
we-
day?
Yes.
Okay, so that's like
are we
the old days.
Mhm.
are we jumping the gun a bit? Do we think the guy's here, or is this where we're just supposed to meet? Let's get inside.
The message indicate he sort of activated the safe house previously.
That's what I thought, which is why we
so
don't
he
want to
might
just
be
blunder in there because
He might be inside.
he might be inside, and if he's got hypergeometry, who knows what the hell he can do.
Jeez, I wish I'd have brought something to make chloroform. I could have knocked everybody in the building out before
Yeah,
we go
don't
in.
have- This was too quick an operation. Okay. You,
That's
sir,
a PG.
Hutch, you look like you know how to sneak and handle a weapon. Why don't you lead the right side of it? I'm reasonably sneaky. I'll lead the left group, although I'm mediocre with a weapon. Is anyone else here good at fighting?
I
Good
am.
at shooting?
I'm okay with the handgun.
Okay.
I know what you wanted.
Right. Okay. Well, Thoth, and I guess we should probably try to keep our groups together because we know how each other works. So, Hutch and Stewart, and shoot, we have to break it up.
Riddle and I could go with Thoth.
Okay.
I can serve as the weapons
There's only
leader
two
among
doors.
us, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay. You can be the way. Okay. And then
So-
I'll go with Hutch and Stewart. Okay. That's fine.
Door in the front, door in the back.
Okay.
I can take the back door.
That's probably what some of the patrons used to say when they came here.
Oh, oh, Todd, you're gonna get killed. You're gonna kill me with your jokes one of these days. It's awful. Ugh.
We're far enough away that nobody can hear us, but let's get quiet now.
Mhm.
Riddle will toss Toth a walkie-talkie that she has, just in case.
Break up.
Okay.
All right. So
So I think it sounds like we're going to go through the cornfield or the wheat field and try to sort of sneak up along the side edges or something. I think that's what
Yeah.
we're doing.
Yeah, then Agent Riddle
Is
will
that
kind of
what-
take the long way to get to the back to watch the back door.
It's
Okay.
just
While you were dividing up the team, Stuart went to the trunk of his car, took off his jacket, put on a Kevlar vest,
Mm-hmm.
put on a throat mic.
Yep.
He looks like a very oversized, overweight agent right now.
Yep.
Put the jacket back on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Agent Stewart, I know a little tailor who can work on that for you and make it just like mine's almost invisible.
everyone's geared up and getting ready to enter this building. And who is out front? Is anyone out front of the building still?
I'm going towards the front, but I'm going with Torque and Special Ops Hutch.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you Hutch, Toth, and Tor can all give me an alertness roll since you're out
Okay.
front.
Okay.
So Stuart is in the backdoor team.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said alertness?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm.
Ooh,
clueless.
11. I got a crit.
You're
Nice.
standing in this field and it's quiet. Everyone's moving quietly, and then you hear it on the main road you all came from. The sputtering of like an old truck rapidly approaching. What are you going to do? It's
Good.
speeding down the road.
Okay, I
Duck
think we
down
should,
into the.
hide down in the corner and see who this person is.
She's
Take
going to see
cover.
our cars.
That's all right. They don't know where we are.
Didn't we park
I
like a street or two over?
think some of you did.
Riddle did not take that kind of precaution.
Okay.
An,
I think out here you can see a couple of streets over.
Yeah,
It's
that's
all
a good
flat.
point.
an old 70s pickup truck is approaching. You've noticed it has like farm tags on it, and the next thing you notice is that it's covered in what looks like snow, or at least has been, despite the Texas heat. The window is frosted at this point. There's snow kind of caked up like under the hood, but it speeds into the parking lot and comes to a stop. The brakes screech as it stops. And you see there is a man inside. You only see his silhouette through the frosted glass. But he is holding the wheel with this kind of look of panic. He's looking around. He sees the cars near you, but he's looking for something.
Okay, he's not one. We're the only agents who are supposed to be here, so he's not one of us.
Oh.
And Toph, if I had to guess, if that car is doing winter in the summer like that, maybe one of those objects is in there.
Something like that. If
Yeah.
he's sitting there trying to figure out what he should do next, and I think if he starts to move that car, I'm going to at least try to put a bullet in the tires.
That gives us time to aim. We want to cripple the vehicle.
You all have time to aim, certainly. Yeah. You're all hidden. He's certainly impeded by the frostedness of the window. He can't really see you. And those looking at him, you see the silhouette of him put a gun to his chin, like underneath his chin. And he pulls the trigger. There's this gunshot that echoes from inside the car. Where are you shooting, Agent Toth?
Well, I'm not shooting.
Oh, yeah. The bang comes from inside the car. You all hear it. Those out back hear it too. And
I think he just offed himself.
Yeah, I think Agent Riddle calls over the walkie. I heard a bang. Well, what the hell's going on?
I think the dude just offed himself. Let's move up carefully.
Hold on. Let's see if there's anyone inside who reacts. Just wait a second.
That's the thing. He still has the gun, and he puts it to the side of his head and pulls the trigger again. And this time he slumps over in the seat. You all, those who see this, can give me a sanity roll.
Of course.
Good time to be in the back.
He just double tapped himself. Jesus. No, I made it.
Man shoots himself twice in the chest with a handgun.
Failed.
Or in the head, rather. But
well, he did the undershot first, and that didn't work. That's
undershot,
crazy.
and then sort of to the temple.
To the side, yeah. What do we lose on a fail? I mean, on a success?
On a success, it's just going to be 1. Maybe, maybe just some explanation. But on a failure, it's going to be a D4 plus 1.
3.
The other agents can see that Riddle has made their way from the far back around to the corner, and her head kind of pokes around the corner every once in a while, just trying to gauge what the hell's going on.
Resuscitate is right behind Riddle, gun drawn.
Two shots.
Yeah. Hold on. Hold any movement. Just make sure there's no one inside the place who comes out to check it out. Want to see what's happening. Does anyone do anything after the gunshots? Or is the place just quiet?
Let's move up.
The place is quiet.
Okay.
And keep our eyes on the door and make sure
all right.
something
yeah, if he starts moving again, just let him into
or the door of the shop.
On the control up there?
Yeah, I think our problem just solved itself.
You see the car is still frozen, like covered in ice.
Don't be too hopeful.
I'll stay at the backside.
Going to have to be renamed an operetta.
That's a short opera, of course.
Yeah.
Hutch, can you just keep an eye on the occupant and just lay into him if he moves at all? And I guess Riddle, can you check the back door? Is there a way in from where you guys are? Can you move in there?
I can, but since the building hasn't been cleared, I'm worried to walk in by ourselves. Is it? Do you think that's what we should do?
Don't walk in yet.
Don't walk in yet. All right.
I let go of the walkie and then I turned to resuscitate and I said, "This is the best part about working with men is they always throw themselves. So you don't have to do anything."
I know, they're so bold.
I'm going to approach the vehicle and confirm that the guy is dead.
Yep, he is slumped over in the seat, not moving.
I'll open up the door and feel for a pulse.
Is anyone else near you at this time?
Well, I mean, I went out there alone because you're not going to risk everybody, but I'm also wary, and I know that Torque is keeping his eye on me.
Yep.
We got.
Yeah, I'm worried this guy's not dead, and I'm going to get ready to kill him if something happens. Yep.
You open up the door and you kind of break the ice off of it as it takes some force to open it, and this fog kind of floats out of the car. You can give me a Constitution roll. Con times 5, that is.
I'm rolling really lousy tonight. That's not me. Why am I looking at my dungeon? There's Constitution. I got 50%. I rolled a 74. So
you open up the door inside. It kind of get this chill that comes over at you as you see the corpse is still gripped around the wheel. His fingers have been broken off with frostbite. You can still sort of see the damage underneath his chin and in the side of his head, but he is dead. He's completely pale.
Does it look like he's frozen?
Yes, I wouldn't say like frozen solid, but he is definitely appears
on the way. Yeah.
Well, too cold to even be alive. He shouldn't have made it here.
Toth, now that you got a better look, is he a match for our guy?
It is a match.
Yeah, it is. But there's something. We got some of that hypergeometry magic shit going on. The inside of the car is like an ice box.
Okay.
I think it might be 40 below zero inside that car.
Okay. Well, just don't touch anything in the vehicle because we don't know what's causing it.
Over the walkie, you hear Riddle say, well, do you see anything? Are there any objects in there?
Well, I'll look over the guy and see if there's anything in the other seat.
There's a gun in his hand, a pile of sort of papers. Kind of. It looks like registration and stuff, but
I'm gonna make sure the gun's taken away from him.
Yeah, it probably breaks a couple of his fingers off with the gun. His hand has been frozen to it as well.
He might be wearing the object. Could be like an amulet or something.
Yeah, whatever it is. This is like somebody'd been frozen in nitrogen, liquid nitrogen. So I get the gun away and I toss it on the ground because it's probably burns a little. It's so cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And while that's happening, what is everyone else doing? You're near the car. What are Resuscitate, Riddle, Hutch, and Stewart doing?
Well, kind of tempted to start clearing the building because my instincts are telling me that if anyone was going to be in there, it was that guy that was coming. I could be wrong, but I kind of want to take that risk.
I'll stay here and search the car when it warms up a little, and you guys go ahead inside and see if there's anything in. If I hear gunshots, I'm going to come running.
Riddle and Stewart, you got my back?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, at least
be my guest.
All right.
With Toth, just to have backup for him, just in case something happens.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Going through the back, correct?
Yeah.
You sort of breach through this metal emergency door as you head into the back of the store, and it is kind of just a disgusting mess. Magazines and various artifacts of the disgusting kind are strewn about, and I'm going to say you can each give me a search roll. The place is covered in dust and it's quiet, though.
Failures.
I got a success. So
Nope.
hopefully I can find something amongst all the sex toys.
You find a couple different things. Firstly, there seems to be some sort of modern security system that has been at least deactivated. Way too modern for the building this isn't. But secondly, underneath, kind of in a pile of cardboard boxes, are two sort of like these sort of plastic military boxes, and a folded up cot, along with some other like rations.
Hey, check this out. We've got some military-looking grade stuff.
Well,
Might be something to it.
this is a safe house, so not really unexpected.
Don't touch anything unless it's obvious. Even then.
I mean, if I see a scary book or a weird-looking artifact, I'm not going to touch it.
Oh, I think you're seeing lots of weird artifacts.
Yeah.
Well, I mean of the more hypergeometric variety. Not the dragon dildos on the walls.
Hmm.
I honestly think we should just burn the whole place to the ground. They didn't say anything about pulling it all back.
I'm going to
Dirty.
cautiously approach the material grade stuff, and I want to see what's in the boxes. Still with my gun pointed at it in case something pops out of the box to bite me. You never know.
Yeah, you maybe cautiously pop them open. The first one is you see this kind of foam lining, and it looks like it once held like a sniper rifle. That isn't here anymore. But the second one has a submachine gun within it with 2 extra magazines.
Hey, Riddle, I think we found your gun.
I'm too civilized for that kind of thing. Besides, I'm walking around looking at the space. Does it seem like anyone has been here, living here? Is it literally just drop stuff off and go? Any signs of life other than that?
This seems like, maybe they recently rediscovered this place, but it's definitely, aside from the modern security system, this place doesn't look like it's been used recently.
Why would he come back here if that's him in the car, only to off himself?
I'm going to take a look at the security system. I want to check if there's any recording devices, if I can access any recordings that might have been taken in the last couple of days.
Yep. You're able to do that. I won't give you too much trouble for that. You're able to go in and scroll through the camera footage. There's probably a notification that like some of the stuff has been remotely disarmed. But over the last few days, I would say about 4 days ago, you see Hendrix come in, sort of get inside the building, and he retrieves a sniper rifle, wraps it in like a canvas, some canvas, and leaves. But other than that, no one has really done anything. No artifacts were taken out of here.
So it does seem like it's a green box, at least being used as a green box.
Agent Riddle will walk up to
armaments.
I'll walk up to the front door, and unless there's some kind of obvious obstruction to the door, I'll unlock it just so that the agents outside can get in easily. Probably step out and say, well, we found something, some video.
The safe house is clear, by the way. No hypergeometric artifacts in the vicinity, some extra armaments, but it seems that our target picked up a sniper rifle from here some days ago.
And I'll say, you see the vehicle he leaves in. He leaves in a sort of panel van.
Not the thing he drove up in, right?
Not at all,
Okay.
no.
We don't have a clear vision of the person who drove up. It was just a silhouette from the people the front could see, correct?
Yes.
Oh, we've confirmed we told you over the walkie-talkie. We confirmed it's him.
Okay.
The victim.
Yeah.
So while they're inside doing that, outside I've dragged his body out of the car.
Mhm.
I put on my gloves, which are magic-proof gloves,
Of course.
and I've basically been stripping him to see if he's wearing any rings or medallions or anything like that, or if he's got.
Any
Now I
naughty
realize that in some
bangles.
cases his body parts might be snapping off if they're that cold, but I want to get anything that he's got, his ID, anything, any money in his pocket. He could have a magic coin.
Yeah, it could be
And I'm
anything.
going to, and all of the papers that are inside, and bring them inside and put them on the counter.
His body, noticing it, just looking over it, it seems honestly to be the source of the cold.
Okay.
Right.
It
So I'm
is,
wondering now if he could have swallowed something or
yeah. But
might need to do an autopsy.
But yeah, looking over it, you find a set of keys that have it looks like van keys.
Right. The van they saw in the video. Okay.
You
And
find,
also, if there's keys for this car, I'll see if there's anything in the trunk.
yeah, it's a like farm. Looks like a farm truck. It even has the farm
okay.
tags on it. But yeah, looking through it, there's nothing in the back other than like dirt and maybe the remnants of some hay.
Okay.
Um,
Well, so then I'll
Agent-
come back inside and report to everybody.
Agent Riddle kind of getting the sense of who, in this group kind of makes the choices and things, will walk up to Agent Torque and say, Agent Torque, seems like we have our man, and though things are a little unclear as to what caused this problem, it seems like if we just bring him inside the building, set the building on fire, all of our problems are taken care of.
There is a problem. He took a van away, didn't come back with a van. He got this vehicle from somewhere. He's probably stolen this from a farmer or somebody in the area. Who knows if he's killed the person or what he's done there. There could still be an artifact in that van, wherever that is.
Okay, all right.
Also,
there could be an
I don't
artifact in
know-
here too, couldn't
Yeah,
there
we got to
be?
check everything before we set the place on fire. I mean,
I
it'd be
don't
great to
know
destroy stuff, but we got to confirm if there's anything there.
necessarily how pertinent it is to our objective, but if we don't find a sniper rifle in the vehicle he brought up, that also begs question of
it's
other
probably in the van
areas
or wherever he
he's
went.
been.
Sawyer, is there a way any of us, I'm not sure how this sort of would work with our particular set of skills. We could do the equivalent of, I think it's like what do they call it, a C-pick, or like whatever you do, a license plate check to check
Yeah.
ownership.
I think I could do that. I was going to ask, can we see the license plate of the van leaving on the video feed?
Ooh.
I'm gonna say I'll do a roll.
We roll
But what I'd
alertness.
really like if you can do it is get a check on the license plate of the truck he drove in, so we know where he stole it from, because that's where
Yeah,
the might be.
but might want to have both.
Yeah, but he's probably
do-
robbed a farmer or something.
You do, since the security system has been updated, you do get a check on the van. And you can also look it up on the truck too. I'm going to say for the truck, though, I'm going to need a bureaucracy roll just to sort of navigate, because this, based off of the plates you see, this hasn't been updated in a while.
That doesn't surprise me for a Texan farmer somehow.
Well,
Agent Riddle had the same thought in mind, so she will kind of hover over Agent Stewart and kind of help him where she can, point him in the right direction, the right websites, things like that.
If
Well,
this
Good
place was,
bureaucracy, but
Well-
no access to any databases. So
actually, what I was planning to do is, being a little blunt, I'm gonna call up the DMV, and under the pretext of investigating a case of wire fraud, I'm gonna require assistance. I'm giving them my badge number and credentials. So
well, remember, you don't want to be tied in
I
any way.
I
to
don't
this
want to be
operation.
near.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I'll step out to do that call.
This man knows his spycraft, and I'll point.
If If this
So
place
you
was used as a Delta Green safe house,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sort of look around to see if there's a secret panel in the floor,
Mm-hmm.
a basement,
Mm-hmm.
literally a green box someplace in the building. So that's what I'm doing while we're
so you
inside.
said you need a bureaucracy roll.
Yes. You have the corpse out of the car. It's again has this refrigeration effect to it. You have these papers. I'll get to those in a second. But doing a quick look around, it seems that all this equipment maybe was stashed like in a corner, buried behind some refuse or something, and it was brought out. There's no secret rooms that you can find.
Got an 08, so it's a success.
With the OA on bureaucracy, they can get the plates. It goes back to Agent Hendrix's real name, which, it's just a generic agent name. It's
Mhm.
nothing, super important. But for the farm truck, though, it was registered in the 1970s by an Alan Bowman, Bowman, and it is for a farm probably about 45 minutes from here.
Okay.
That's the address, at least.
From my experience, I think it's safe to assume that we should probably send a party there armed.
That'll be us. There's not going to be anyone else to go. So.
That's what I mean. Someone
Yeah.
should break off and go.
All right. Well, let's get the body inside the building so that passersby don't just see something weird along the roadside. If we can get a tarp or something to put him on, drag him in, try to handle him as little as possible, get him in a corner someplace. See if you can find any gas or something so we can get the place burning quickly if we need to.
Are you
Before
helping
we
with that?
burn the body,
Mm-hmm.
I want to examine it. I don't really know what I'm going to find, but
Well, then
I
I'll-
feel like looking at his biological processes could give.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Hypergeometry is fucked, but maybe it gives us some kind of clue or whatever to what is going on.
I'll work with Resuscitate.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll do a makeshift autopsy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hutch, do you want to come with me to check out the farm? Maybe somebody else.
I actually think I should go too. If there's anyone
Okay.
living, they'll need somebody to convince.
All right. So
Yep.
the three of us can go check the farm out. You guys can do your autopsy. Sturt, what would you like to do? Do you want to hang here and watch them, or do you want to come with us?
I guess I'll
Oh,
come
unmute.
with you,
Sorry.
with you guys. I think we picked this place pretty clean. So
Okay. All right. We'll use the vehicle I've got. Okay, Thoth. Just let me know if anything goes south. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll let Riddle know if we encounter anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep me posted and don't do anything stupid. Let the men go first. You know what I mean?
Do you have gloves?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've got my whole
resuscitate.
medical bag right here.
All right,
I'm
good.
not much of a surgeon, but I've got a lot of medical equipment with me, so this should work.
I've
What
done
sort
a
of-
lot of forensic medicine. So yeah, we need to record this and let's start working.
I'm not a proper doctor, but I know my way around medicine.
I played
I'm gonna
on TV.
I'm gonna try to stuff these three gentlemen lady and two gentlemen into the car I stole, and then we'll drive over to the farm.
All right. Before you do that, what are you doing with the van keys and papers? Who's taking those?
We need to bring
I've-
those in case we go into the van. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just load everything.
Riddle, do you want to handle those? Just keep an eye
Yeah,
on them.
sure. I'll put them in my purse.
I'll actually drive myself.
Fair enough.
And
Got you there.
I'll drive Resuscitate when we're together.
Come to catch up. Okay.
Right.
I think we'll start with the autopsy. You've made sure you're gloved up. Are there any other precautions you're taking for this?
Masks,
Probably,
obviously.
yeah, face masks. Nothing, not even necessarily N95s, but just the basic, covering.
And
Um,
we're going to go carefully because once again, there could be an artifact inside that's because he's still cold, isn't he?
Yeah, he could have
He's
swallowed
remaining.
something.
He's remaining freezing cold.
With
There also
the,
could be a spell cast on him or whatever.
with the protections you take, You already did one for now, Toth, but I need Agent Resuscitate to give me a con roll at a +20. So just
Okay.
Resuscitate.
Oh my God. No. No, no, no. I got to fail with a 90.
Okay. Again, this fog is kind of floating just outside of its mouth. It's much less than in the truck now, but the corpse is still cold to the touch. You start to, address the situation. You can give me, a role that makes sense. Forensics, medicine, surgery. Each of you can do one.
Feel like medicine is what makes the most sense for me.
My
Okay, that I
forensics
get a
is really
success
high.
on.
I got a 007, so it's a success
We got
either
two
way, just a
successes.
regular success. Yeah.
Yeah, you see the, you know, signs of frostbite. His tongue has been frozen off. His fingers are frozen. He shouldn't be alive. And pay attention to the bullet wounds. There's one going through the side of the head. It's clean. But the one up to the chin, it never leaves the top of the head. It goes through the chin into the roof of the mouth and stops. And when you look at
Really?
the roof of his mouth, it looks like it has healed itself. It's
Uh-oh.
this sickly white kind of like cartilage that is sealed over it. It's
Let's
spongy to the touch.
let's see if we can get something to you have handcuffs. I probably don't have handcuffs. I don't have them either. We need to secure this
I don't have
body just in
handcuffs,
case.
but I
Okay,
have-
you guys
have
in
a
an
bone
adult
saw.
store, there's handcuffs. There's absolutely handcuffs. In fact, there's worse there.
Yeah, that's actually a really
absolutely
good point.
true.
There probably
There's
are
lots of
handcuffs.
stuff to tie
Yeah.
people up with.
They're,
Little
All right,
birdie
let's-
whispers in my ear.
they're pink ones.
Let's
They got fur
he's
lines,
using
maybe, but they're real.
if somehow magic is rejuvenating him, let's make sure he's secured.
Honestly, I'm gonna saw this head off. I don't like this like regeneration
But if-
stuff going on.
If he regenerates, we can actually ask him questions.
Yeah,
You
but
can always
like
shoot him again.
I don't know, but if he regenerates, if we're bringing the factor of authentication to or of like regeneration into the question, like I'd rather have a head come back to life and start talking to us than like a guy with a full body. I don't know.
Well, he might not.
Maybe I'm too
regenerate.
paranoid.
I don't know, but it's pretty damn fucking weird.
There's
Um,
it's just like there's no, bullet wound on the roof of his mouth.
I think that's
it's
why he
spongy
shot
area.
himself. That's why he shot himself, because he couldn't die. He knew he couldn't die.
No, my gut is going with I got to saw this head off.
Right.
If you
We can
see,
put it in a box and bring it with us.
Yeah,
Agent
that's the plan.
Resuscitate sawing off a head in an adult store, and there's this moment of you thinking how far your life has fallen.
I feel like that should be. I'm not adapted to violence.
Give me
so I
a
feel like that
sanity
should be
roll,
a
yeah.
sand roll. I passed.
Okay. It lingers with you a bit as we'll cut back over to those heading to the farm.
Heading.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
I like to think on the car ride, Riddle turns to Torque and says, I hope your fellow agent is on the level, because I know Resuscitate is a totally normal person that doesn't do weird things. So
Absolutely the same. No weirdness whatsoever.
good.
If we can get a look at the GPS map of the place we're going, get a sense of how big the farm is, how many ways into it in terms of roads and stuff.
Well, that's somewhat of an issue because as you're heading out here, you're heading out of whatever civilization.
It's that far out. Okay.
Whatever civilization Texas might have to sovereign citizen unincorporated territory area.
Right.
So
Okay.
your GPS kind of gives you the general land
Right.
of it. Like you can see there's some forest. The forest is generous. There's some trees. maybe a bit of water formations and fields, but you're not getting the most accurate satellite view.
Right. So, well, we did find the entry road to their farm, I guess, at the very least, right?
Yes, it's this long kind of access road, and you can see, it's down that road.
Do we see anything on the ride that suggests that the territory is lived in by a certain class of civilian that might take a dislike to us being in the area?
As you get closer to the farm, there are a lot of no trespassing signs, do not enter
Yeah, stand
signs.
your ground or whatever that. What's the law for they can just shoot you if you set foot on their property? Is that in Texas? That probably is.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a lot of like "we'll shoot you" signs, but just everything. It's a insane amount of "do not enter" signs and "no trespassing" signs. Like every tree has like 3 of them on there, and some are like hand painted.
Oh, stylistically, anything suggestive or just kind of typical?
It's just the very clear message: "Do not
Okay.
enter."
Uh, guys, he might have gotten mixed up with a cult. We're going to have to be really careful. There could be more people here that we have to deal with.
Shit. I was hoping to just speak to somebody.
No, we're going to have to probably approach on foot. We're going to have to park a little way, approach on foot, see if we can spot the van, but there may be other people. They may be somehow involved.
Let me
have to
change
be
my
super
tennis
careful.
shoes at least, and Riddle
Yeah,
will
sure.
change his
You got
shoes.
time. Oh boy. I'm not a guy for gunfights. I'm hoping this doesn't turn into one. Okay, so yeah, go
I
ahead.
think Stewart and Hutch are up for it, right?
Hutch looks like he could handle it. Yeah, I'm pretty confident he's the right guy for this job. And I've heard a lot of things about postal workers, so yeah, I guess Stuart's probably okay. You guys are probably the ones to fall back on.
We'll be good.
Yeah, we'll try to find a reasonable walking distance to park from where we think the farm is, and then we will approach on foot carefully.
Yeah,
Quietly.
it'll be a good walk.
Mhm.
You'd have to go, but you can kind of find a sort of outside the property. Now, how are you approaching the farm? Are you going up the access road, or are you going through the fields or the woods, or there's these different manners of accessing?
Yeah.
I can get a rough sort of. I drew a really crappy map. I'll put in a Discord.
Hutch, this is where, if you're up for it, we might need you on point to find us a path through the field, because if it is a cult, they probably booby-trapped it. You think you could find us a way through?
Yeah, let me take a look here and see what we got. At the house, main road. So what we see is we have a house and we have 2 fields. There's woods that looks like it's to the left. That would probably give us a nice cover because I can't see the other side in case
Yeah,
someone's up beyond that field.
To clarify, you're coming from like the right side of the map down that road.
Yeah, and
Right.
then
So you're thinking if we come through the woods, work our way to the grain elevator, is that what you're thinking? Or
I think that would be the logical approach because it gives us the most back behind us cover.
okay, all right.
Back in there if we have to, and I've got land navigation, so I have no problems with any of this.
Okay, well, you lead us there and we'll take that route in because that's probably the safest.
Before we head off, Riddle will just send a text to Resuscitate, kind of giving them the update as to where we are, what we're doing. Pray for me, and then follow after.
All right. Since Hutch is leading point, you can give me your choice of military science land roll or an alert. No, we'll say military science land or navigation roll.
Yep, I gotcha. Oh, 000. Like the worst.
You're stepping towards.
I think we end up in Mexico, didn't we?
Well, you're trying to lead them towards the through a path towards these woods, and you see like a tripwire, and you like crap and step around it, and you see a larger electrical wire, and you pause for a moment to look at it, take one step too far, and a sort of net of razor wire just cuts around your legs as both of your legs are ripped open. You hear the sound of two motors just, they turn on, and you feel this razor wire kind of dragged across your legs. You can take, let's see.
This is going to be good.
Oh, you're going to take 6 points of damage.
All
And you
right.
can give me a sanity
Jesus,
roll
I mean-
against violence.
And we don't have our medics with us.
And all of you can give me that sanity
You
roll.
left both
Yeah.
medics.
I can do field dressing, but
Okay, I make the sanity roll now that it matters.
It's just like,
Yeah, I
Okay.
succeed too.
yeah, I missed the sanity roll. What's the die on that one?
it's a D4 for violence, for having this caught in this trap.
Okay, I took
Okay.
2.
And what if you make it? Is it just one, or what is it?
It's none. It's
Okay.
not you.
Yeah, still, it's hideous.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that Riddle sees this and their instinct is to just make as little noise as possible. She's going to run up behind Hutch and like cover his mouth and kind of try to pull him away from the machine, but keep him quiet.
Yeah, these cuts are deep into your
So
legs.
what was it for missing the sand roll?
It's a D4.
Okay, so that's 2 points for me.
And if you want to, you can spend it out on the bond, which is a D4 minus what you lost, a D4 minus willpower, and a D4 minus the bond you want to spend it on.
Am I still wrapped up in the razor wire?
They're able to pull you free, but you're still bleeding heavily. And as they're dragging you away somewhat in the field, the motors have stopped moving. It seems you stepped on some sort of like pressure plate, but
I turn to Torque and say that they could have heard those motors. We got to move or get out of
Yeah,
here
we got to
now.
get him out of here. Although, if someone shows up to investigate and we take them out, that might be useful.
we see
But the problem is our guy to do it is the guy who got caught.
we see the wounds on Hutch's legs, and then we cut to the head being sawed off back at the adult store.
Yeah, back when I was in training, we did this to a lot of corpses along the way. Kind of hope that he can feel it too. All right, there we go. I wonder if that's going to heal.
No, probably not.
All right. Did you text your friend Riddle and tell him that we think the body's regenerating?
I'll do that right now.
Are we going to bring the head with us and burn the body?
Yeah, I think we should bring the head with us, just in case.
In case you can tell us something later. That's bizarre. I don't know how he could possibly do that since he doesn't have any lungs anymore. We should have just cut off the arms and legs and brought the torso. Then he couldn't run away. Oh, well.
I mean, we still can.
It's too late now. Well, but they're not attached anymore.
That's a very good point.
Why don't you call him and I'll get this fire going.
All right. I'm gonna surely in this adult shop, though abandoned, there's probably where the cashier area, there's still some like plastic bags left over.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
they have thank you come again on them.
Probably gonna triple bag it just to make sure. And then on the burner phone, I'm gonna text Riddle that body seems to be regenerating, took the head, burning the rest on the way.
Yeah. And are you taking the submachine gun? I don't know if Riddle.
Oh, yeah. I'm taking the submachine gun, putting it in its case, and we're going to throw it into the Thoth's car.
We'll take all the ammo. We don't want ammo going off while building.
Yeah, I think the ammo was just the 2 clips for the submachine gun.
So funny. You're burning the building down, but we don't want the ammo to go off.
No.
I don't think anyone's going to miss this place in the middle of a cornfield.
No. I saw a gas station down the street that was also abandoned. It said 15 cents a gallon.
Jesus Christ. When was that place last open? Reagan?
Yeah.
You start to burn down this store. caught ablaze very quickly. There's a lot of flammable material inside. And as the fire is roaring next to you, both of you notice that instead of being warm next to it, you're actually quite cold.
That's fucked up. I don't
We're
like
kind of
that.
cold.
Both of you are cold.
That's not a good sign.
I don't like this, Thoth. There's some bad shit going on here. Does it feel like cold is emanating from my triple bagged head?
Yeah, there's still some coming from that, but you don't know if that's while you're cold, because Thoth might not
All
be
right.
standing
Well, I mean,
next
this
to
is
you.
burning now.
Maybe it's the location. Oh, let's get the fuck out of here. Get to
Yeah,
that
I was
farm.
about to say, let's go to that farm and meet up with the others. I don't like a lick of this. If we come back here later and we see a glacier where this gas station used to be, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Let's turn the heat up of the car. Just
Yeah.
hope
Cranking
we're
the
not
heat up.
fucking infected with cold.
In the middle of Texas, you're cranking the heat up, and
This is not the way that I wanted to die.
we'll cut back to the others with Hutch on the ground, bleeding from his legs.
Yeah, we're getting away from the site because we don't know who's going to come back. Does anyone have medical skill here? Did we determine somebody knows how to treat this?
I can do field dressing on myself if I'm conscious.
Are you conscious, Hutch?
I'm assuming.
Yeah, you are
Okay.
conscious in a ton of pain, though.
Okay, you tell me what to do and I'll do it for you. Just direct me because you're probably like, first off, probably I should give you some painkillers, right?
Yeah. So-
Okay, just walk me through this.
In my chest rig, I have a small med kit in there.
Okay.
So pull that out and just wrap my legs as best you can and
All right.
tighten them off. That's all that I have available in there.
All right, let's do that. I'll do as the doctor directed.
Riddle will turn to Stuart and say, listen, keep an eye out. Make sure nobody's coming up. I'm going to text the other team, and I go down to my phone to see that Resuscitate has texted us, and I just text back, shit's fucked. We got to get out of here.
Do you even have cell coverage here?
Yeah, strangely, you do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show him my phone. There's bars somehow.
There's
Okay.
like, I don't know.
Don't count your blessings. Let's just figure this out.
We'll say there's an open network you can connect to, actually. Someone has like a guest Wi-Fi nearby or something, like some sort of satellite. I'm not that smart at those things, but
As long as it's encrypted.
That pine tree over there is not really a pine tree.
No.
it's 5G. No, it's actually explosive. But you can give a first aid roll to
Okay.
help out Hutch.
All right. What do I just get the default? Do I get any bonus from him talking me through it?
I'll allow a plus 20.
Okay. So what's the default usually? Hold on.
30.
30.
No,
Okay.
sorry. 10.
10. Okay. Oh, 06. Wow, we got lucky.
Nice.
Okay.
Hutch, you can regenerate 1d4 health. Well, not quite regenerate, but you can gain 1d4 health points back.
All right. Thank you, sir.
No problem. It was all your credit, I think.
And as you're retreating,
Mhm.
you see a drone fly up from the
Shit.
house, and it's kind of wobbling. It's not. You don't think it's gonna make it to you, but it's heading your direction.
Shit.
Oh.
Hutch, do you think you could, are you in any state to shoot that thing down?
Wait a second. I'll get out a little handheld device and I try to log into the controls of the drone.
Yeah. Do you want to do? Yeah, give me a.
That's sinning.
Sounds cool. Give me a computer science roll.
Oh, we got a cyber jockey with us. All right.
But as
Is that computer science or is that SIGINT?
a SIGINT, that sounds.
Okay.
SIGINT's never used. But as you're trying to leave, you see the backs of these signs the ones that may be like posted in the ground, and they say you cannot
five.
leave.
I hope these are some kind of joke or something, and I'm pointing to the signs.
Yeah, they're just it's scrawled on the back. You cannot leave. You should not leave.
Well, we're not going to worry about that for the
Yeah.
moment. Unless a force field appears to stop us, we're going to be retreating.
Nope, none does. And you sort of get into this drone, and it's you have control of it now. For now,
So I
Why don't
want
you
to
can
control
you
it,
stare
but
back and take a look?
I see it's. I think it's most likely has a camera.
yes.
So I'll disconnect the video feed to wherever it usually should go, and capture it for us to use it instead. So the whoever is controlling that will have just like static.
Yeah, you have control of it now. And you can kind of see the over the top of the farm. There's the main building, um, a grain silo, but what looks like hidden among the trees is kind of like a junkyard. Um, you could give me an alertness roll.
Alertness. That is a 10.
You look around the wider area, kind of outside the property, and you see reflecting in the sunlight, hidden among some trees and tall grass, is the roof of a van.
Okay. I relay the information.
Where is that relative to us, Sawyer?
It's kind of back where you came, but maybe like across the road.
Okay, that's
It's
a good point to retreat to. Let's take a look.
Yeah. And as you approach that, you see the other two agents pulling up in the car.
Now being in walkie distance, I'll probably message them. Don't come closer. Just wait until we need you. We'll bring Hutch to you. He's been hurt.
Okay, we'll park by the entrance and be on standby.
These signs are freaking me out, Torque. I don't think they should enter. We should leave. So at least two agents haven't.
The van is outside the property, so that isn't it, sir? Yeah,
Yes.
we're going to retreat to the van, and that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
The
We get the van.
has
We're
not
done.
entered the property.
Yeah. Just tell Resuscitate where to meet us. Yeah, don't get them on the property at all. We don't want them to get shot at or flamethrowered or whatever the hell these guys have.
I'll relay that info.
Okay, yeah, we'll head to where the van is located.
I'm also going to text Torque
Mhm.
and say we may have a problem. Agent Resuscitate and I are both feeling cold.
Shoot. Okay, you guys are going to have to auto quarantine yourselves a bit. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Hopefully, we can find
I'll
evidence
pipe
of what's
in.
causing this, and then
Be
maybe we can
careful
do
of what you
something.
touch.
Yep, got it. I'll tell the other three. We're going to have Toth and Resuscitate are going to hang back a bit. They're a little worried they might have caught a bug.
Oh, great.
All right. Can we get to the van without exploding?
Yeah, certainly. You can approach it, and you see, like the pickup truck, it is also kind of covered in this ice.
The only advantage of the ice covering it is if you booby trapped the truck, that has fucked with the booby trap. We should be able to get in. We just need a solid hammer to break the back open. So I'm sure we got something heavy enough to smash the ice and clear the door. Yeah.
You smash the ice, and the back of the van is opaque. Only the front has the windows you can look through.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going through one of the front doors or the back?
We'll go through the back. However, just based on what Toth has told us, I'm going to get some other clothes or stuff I got. I'm going to I'm going to bundle up something in front of my nose and mouth Maybe even some goggles or something if I've got something lying around, and suggest you guys do the same.
Agent Riddle is hesitant to start touching anything. She's mostly hanging outside the van, and she keeps looking towards the farm. She's just stunned
Sure.
that there's nobody like coming out, no lights being turned on. She just can't make sense of it.
Yeah, good idea. Keep an eye on the place. That's good.
Yeah,
I'll get
it's a bit away, but looking at the building, there are lights on in the building. It seems populated, but the farm building itself is run down. You can see this grain elevator in the back also run down, and then what looks like the remnants of several pieces of machinery. But opening the sorry, someone said something before that.
I'll pass the my controller for the drone to Riddle, so he can use the drone to observe the farm, and I'll have my gun out again, so I can do backup if anything happens here.
If nobody's like visibly moving outside the farm, I might actually start dropping the drone down to see if I can look it through the windows. I want to see if anybody's in there.
You're bringing it closer, okay?
Yeah.
So you see, kind of at the farm itself, you see there is a woman, an older woman, sitting on the front porch. She has a shotgun, and she's kind of looking out in the field warily. Other than that, you bringing it down closer to the windows?
Yeah, I'm going to try to. I see her. Maybe I'll try to circle around the other side of the building just to not draw too much attention. I know drones are loud. Just trying to look through windows, gauge some activity, and I'm calling it out as I see it to the other agents. There's an old woman on the porch. I'm trying to get a look for the others.
And the problem is they sound like a lawnmower. So people, there's something around.
You swing the drone around to one side of the house, and there's a second story window. You can give me a Dex ×5 roll to kind of continue to pilot this drone.
Yeah, critical with an 11.
Yeah, awesome. So you bring the drone around just as you see, like, looking out this window is this hulking man wearing some sort of mask, and he has a sniper rifle. And he aims it right at the drone, and you move it just aside in time as he lets a shot off at the drone.
I found the sniper rifle.
He's probably like almost 7 feet tall.
Holy shit! I'll send this drone straight up into the sky.
Yeah. With the crit, you have no problem doing that. But he leans out the window and looks up at it.
Everyone stay down. He's got a sniper rifle.
Okay.
This is far out of distance from where you are. You're across the field from it, but you now know where the sniper is. Back at the van, you crack it open, and inside you instantly see these two corpses just lying there in what looks like a makeshift field lab almost.
Field lab, like what do they look like they were trying to figure out?
Yeah, it looks like someone was studying them. It's up to you if you want to get farther in there.
Okay, I'm going to be incredibly selfish and talk to Agent Toth and say, you're already infected. Do you mind taking this out? We're going to stand back.
All right.
Also, this might be figuring out the cure.
One is lying up on like what looks like a cot again. It's the corpse of a middle-aged woman. It's almost like arms crossed over her chest. It's like in a position of almost reverence, while the other one is much different. It's some sort of vagrant, and you see there's a like fiber optic probe just stuck inside of his mouth, and it looks like someone did a very rudimentary autopsy on him.
Now that I look around at the van, does the van look like it was used by a Delta Green agent?
Yes, this is Hendrix's van.
Hendrix's van, yeah.
So Hendrix seems to have found something. Oh no, he found something and he got infected.
Mm-hmm.
And now we found him. And guys, I'm sorry to say, but I think we're infected.
Well, he obviously tried to figure out what was going on. You guys need to do a better job. Yeah,
he couldn't figure it out, and so he killed himself.
but he probably wasn't a medical expert either. Probably just did what
It's
he
got to
could.
be. It's got to have something to do with that farmhouse.
Yep.
There's also a box in the corner of the van, kind of underneath the cot.
Well, I'll put my
Oh,
gloves on,
fuck.
but I'll pull that out to see what it is.
Yeah. You open it up. It's cardboard. It's again cold to the touch, and inside, fairly small, kind of. It's not a large statue, but it's a statue made purely of ice. It's this kind of twisted humanoid figure, and it is covered in these holes that have kind of been drilled into it, it seems. You're not touching it. Well, you have gloves on. It is
Right.
sticking to your gloves, but it's not.
It's
Or if you're
really
even
super
touching
cool.
it, I'm not gonna say if you're touching it, but it is kind of twisted looking.
This, I think we found an artifact.
Right.
Uh,
Is that the source of the problem, do you think?
it could be. Something tells me that if we drop this into a fire, it's not going to melt.
You hear only you hear it, I'm gonna say, Tot, since you're in the van, but you hear breathing behind you.
I hear
And you're
breathing
all just
behind me.
outside the van looking in. Yeah, behind you is the corpse of that homeless person with the fiber optic cable in his mouth.
And he's still alive.
There's air coming out of it.
He's still alive. Does anybody have a pair of tongs?
Yeah,
So
I
I
got some
can,
in my med bag.
Yeah.
Roll dex to
So I'm
catch it.
gonna pick up the statue,
Yeah.
and I imagine the frost starts to creep down the thing.
Mhm.
I'm going to take it out into it's daylight, right? There's sunlight.
Yes.
I'll take it out into the sunlight and set it on the road. That, does anybody have any knowledge of what that could be?
What the fuck?
Looks like some primitive deity.
Whatever the hell it is, we need to get the hell out of here because there is a guy with a sniper rifle probably on his way.
Well, if he's driving here with his sniper rifle, he's not using it, and we'll take him out. Okay, if we can't destroy it, we have to get it back to the agency or the whatever we want to call ourselves.
This is a long shot, Sawyer, but I've got a little bit in history.
Mhm.
Is there anything looking at this that
Yeah, we
I
don't have
might get
anyone with
any
the crazy
kind of
occult
inkling?
skills, do we? We just took.
Not really, because no one really has the chance to carve an idol in ice and tote it around with them.
Does anybody
Yeah, that's
have
a
a
good
hammer?
Yeah, you can use the one I used to break in the back. I'll toss it to you.
We can try and smash it.
Go for it. You know what?
I don't know what that's going to do. Everybody get away from me.
Yep, we'll back up.
Go-
We'll
This
back
never
up.
I'm
goes
gonna go
well.
because now there's talk about a guy with a sniper rifle. I'm gonna get my gun out and try and look around the parameters, see if I see.
As
Riddle,
soon
just
as
keep an eye and
everybody
see
is-
if he crosses out of the house. Like if he stays in the house, we're fine.
Look
As soon
back
as
over. It's hard to see from here, but there's not a lot of movement.
As soon as everybody is far enough away, like 20 feet away from me, I'm going to lay the thing on its side and I'm going to hit it with a hammer. See if I could smash it.
You swing the hammer down on it, smash it, it bounces off. You hear again a loud gasp coming from that homeless man inside of the van, and you and Agent Resuscitate both feel this tingling, this kind of pressure from the roof of your mouth, but it's from the other side of the roof of your mouth,
Inside out.
like pressing down. You can both give me a sanity roll.
Ah,
Oh,
I need
that's
some
so
hot
not
coffee.
good.
oh bloody hell! I
Yeah.
passed.
41.
Well, now you guys know why he tried that as his first go. Oh,
I also
Do not
passed.
have autopsied that body.
What's our sanity loss?
1 on a pass.
Okay. I
And
think
the
I
roof
know
of your
what.
mouth is like spongy now. It's not solid like it should be. It's too
Now I know why he.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
And
Um, there. I mean, I'm completely fallen into despair because I know that there's not a chance that we're going to solve this before my my I'm frozen solid. I don't know.
Hold on,
We
hold
don't
on.
know that just yet.
Yeah, exactly. We need to figure this out. I'm looking at resuscitate as the person I'm kind of closest to, and they suddenly seem like a stranger to me now that I know that they're infected. But I'm just trying to keep a straight face.
and I'm going to assume you're all keeping a safe distance.
Yeah.
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 You should
If I have to be put
check.
down, Riddle, I'd like you to do it.
Let's not get there yet.
Let's not talk about putting anyone down yet. Thoth, can you go and look at that guy in there and see what you can learn from him? I mean, we didn't
Yeah.
have a fiber optic probe on us before. See what you can learn.
Yeah. I'm infected, so I might as
Yeah.
well look.
Yep.
So I'm gonna start looking him over.
Yeah.
I'll go with you because
Any way to wake him up?
Well, you're doing that, and I'll just start at the bottom. The bottom, it looks like his leg was like at one point caught in some sort of bear trap. You can see sort of the fracture on the bone. You're working your way up, no other wounds. But when you get to the mouth, he's breathing, right? But the chest isn't rising or falling. And when you open up the mouth, this is going to be another sandy roll. The probe isn't stuck down his throat. It's stuck up the roof of his mouth, and there's a throat going up his mouth, into his head, and infinitely far into that. And something's breathing out of that.
Okay.
Okay. I can't believe I got a no too. I really feel like I didn't deserve that. So
I'm going to say
it's beyond my medical.
give me a
experience.
D2. Give me a D2.
I think you're
at
already
least.
facing your death, so maybe that's helping you deal with this.
I got a 2.
It's something breathing
could
as
be
if
us.
it's like sleeping, like it's snoring almost.
Okay.
Agent Riddle's on the street looking at the idol, whatever it is. She minored in anthropology. She knows her way around history, and nothing seems familiar about it. Nothing about the idol. Nothing about any iconography on it.
Better don't get too close to that.
Yes. I'm just trying to look at it from a distance.
Agent Resuscitate. Check the head. I think there's something in the head.
Okay, I will check the head. And I
Open
see
it up.
the thing.
Yeah, it's closed on this one, but closed. That's again concerning, and I think at least Toth has a theory on where that bullet went.
Huh.
It's an infinite void of darkness inside of the mouth.
Looking in the mouth, Sawyer, I rolled a crit success on my sanity,
Okay.
if that was necessary.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say you didn't see it breathing, but yeah, I'm not gonna make you lose anything, but yeah, it looks like it split open, kind of vertical or perpendicular to the mouth. It's the human mouth, and yeah, there's something up there.
This could be us, Thoth. We need to figure
it's-
out what's going on here.
It's occupying the place where the brain should be.
Yeah. Maybe
And
there's some sort of possession element.
yeah, far beyond that too. But what is having this now? What is your next plan?
Okay. The people in that house might know what the hell's going on,
Yeah,
which means we need to take at least one of them alive to figure out what's happening.
I think they're trying to
Or, at the
protect
very
themselves
least,
from it.
Incapacitate them. on site.
Yeah. You think they're trying to protect themselves?
Well, keep out, keep out.
I saw a
Didn't-
7-foot tall man wearing a mask. So if they're trying to protect themselves, I think they're doing an okay job of it. They have to be connected to this somehow.
Yeah, but they should know something.
One of us got hurt by a booby trap. That seems to clearly
Okay.
indicate that they don't want people here.
Let's not forget, despite the horrors we're now experiencing, why we're here. We need to wipe them all out.
Mhm.
I don't think any of them are by any means. We need to get in there, charge in there, shoot everybody. Burn
Well,
the
we
place
should
to
try
the
to keep them
ground.
alive long enough to see if there's a way to deal with your problem. They don't have to survive
At
very
least
long.
one of them, but
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know the numbers. Who wants the
that's-
SMG that I've got here?
I mean, it
Hutch,
should,
do you
at this point, maybe I should take it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, by all means.
There's still a part of me that feels like if I just walk up to that old woman and explain myself, I don't know, maybe I can talk to her for a little bit, get some idea of what's going on. And then you guys, at least I can act as a distraction and you guys come around the corner or something.
I mean, if you want to be the distraction, we shouldn't give you the SMG because you're not going to
Yeah,
have
I
time
know.
to draw it.
Somebody needs to get a message back to Delta Green.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I will file a report because we might all die here. So they need to know what happens.
You relay that.
Call the
report.
handler and
Yeah,
leave a message.
Yeah,
Well, sort of they, tell you to eliminate whatever threat.
of
And,
course. Yeah. Yeah.
They're on standby, but they can't mobilize. They literally got every agent for this in the area, so
Yeah, exactly. All right. But they can come and pick up the statue if we don't make it or something
Yeah.
at least. Okay. Okay.
Was I not able to smash the statue?
no, you were not. It's still there.
It just made us, you and I, hurt in like our chests. We felt it.
Yeah. It's like made out of diamond. It's
So even if
magic.
like you did break it, maybe it would like kill us or something. Who knows?
well,
Our lives
gonna-
are forfeit in the face of this kind of horror.
Indeed.
That's what we
Indeed.
signed up
let's-
for.
let's just see.
All right.
Signed up
Hutch,
for.
Hutch, because you're our military expert, how would you assault this place? We know they got traps around the perimeter. We know there's at least 2 people. Their technology isn't the greatest, except for they watch too many Saw movies. How do you think we can get in here and get them?
Well, we only know of 2 people. We know the lady on the front porch, and we know the person upstairs.
Right.
We know the person who's on the front porch has a shotgun that has limited distance. When it comes to range, it will scatter
Okay.
as it does that.
Mhm.
If we have somebody begin to approach and she starts to pull the gun, somebody else can take it out from a distance if she becomes threatening.
Right. Is there
Is
a
it
danger
two-story
that,
house?
Yes, it's very small for.
Most
we
likely
know-
with the basement.
we know Leatherface
no basement
upstairs? Leatherface upstairs has a sniper rifle, though. They might be a threat to whoever approaches, which would be Riddle in this case.
Yeah.
Well,
Is
is anybody
are any of us trained in being sneaky? Because those are the people
think
we
Hutch
probably
is.
want sending.
Well, here's the
You
thing.
already
Can
know we're
Hutch,
here.
can you do a counter sniper effort? If we get you set up, I know you're wounded, and the sniper comes into play, can you take them out?
Probably. I have my assault numbers are 100 meters. So
Again,
Yeah, that should be the same range of the SMG as well.
tough and resuscitate. You feel this feeling again. I'm not going to make a sanity roll, but it's getting worse. You're feeling more cold at the moment as the time goes
I'm
on.
getting colder. I don't like that.
We got to
The roof
move.
of my mouth feels weird.
Might
Okay.
get a bit of brain freeze at this rate.
I mean, look, I'm just one woman. They're surely not going to just immediately fire on me, and I can at least draw their attention long enough for you guys to move in.
okay.
I mean, Riddle, if you want to take that risk, I'm not going to stop you.
I'm okay.
My life is on the line here, too.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm thinking we're going to see a bullet in you, but Hutch, if you can just be ready as soon as the guy, you're gonna know if there's a rifle brought to play from the second floor. You're going to see something, right?
I go up to Riddle and I give her the Glock 9 I have in my back pocket, and then I take that MSG and I'm backing them up. So I'm going to go behind you, and then I will cover you.
Okay, just stay out of sight, and I'll point exactly where I saw the man on the second floor.
Got it covered.
Okay.
Thank you.
Outside of Riddle and Hutch, does anybody else want the SMG? I'll take it because I'm okay with guns, but if
all right,
there's
that's
someone
fine.
better suited.
No, but not especially. Although I look at the postal inspector just in case.
All right. So we have Riddle and Hutch Riddle's going to try to at
Postal
least.
inspector has a critical king cobra.
How's everyone else approaching? I need that,
Okay, so we're going to have Riddle come up the road, I guess. Hutch maybe try to hide somewhere a bit behind him.
Okay.
Maybe we should have Stort watching on the drone just to see what happens from their view. Sorry. Thoth and Resuscitate, maybe have your vehicle ready to drive up quickly if we have a clear shot of getting in fast. Like just drive right up. Does that make sense?
Thoth, you want to be in the driver's seat? I'll be ready with the SMG.
And Stort and I will be in the other car, and we'll do the same thing. We'll just, once we know if there's a clear line, we'll just gun it and get to the front door.
All right. Awesome. We'll start with Riddle. You're walking towards the house, kind of.
Yeah, I'm on the road, just kind of straightening out my pantsuit and then just making my way up, trying to look as not lethal as possible.
Yeah, there's a driveway. The woman standing on the front porch, she looks pale, and she stands up, holding the shotgun, kind of half raised at you.
Hutch immediately notices that my accent changes from like a city slicker to a kind of a genteel Southern woman. Miss, I don't mean to be any bother, but I was hoping I could get some help. My car broke down the road, and just kind of giving her a distance.
Are you infected? Was she British? She immediately asks you that, and puts a shotgun sort of at you.
And I think Riddle drops the pretense and says, "No, ma'am, I'm not infected, but I know what you mean.
Get out of here now."
Well, like I said, I'm not infected. Maybe I could help you.
And she gets this sort of twitching look on her face. It's far too late for that.
Do you know what causes it? Do you know why it's happening to you?
No one knows, but we have to feed it.
Feed it what?
And there's a gunshot that flies out the upstairs window and hits near your foot. And
I immediately look around to see if I need to, is there any like vehicle or anything large that I can get behind if I need to?
You could run into the field.
For now, I'm going to stand my ground. I get that it was a threat. I'll start taking a few steps back. We found an artifact. We think we can help you. You just have to help us.
She pauses at that, and what artifact?
So something out in the field, some kind of, I don't know, it looks like a block of ice or something. I haven't touched it, but I can bring you to it. Come with me. I'll show you.
Give me a persuade roll. Do you want to bait this whole woman out of the house?
All right. 21, success.
All right. She, again, you see this like crazed look on her eyes, like someone who's not entirely all there, as she just kind of walks over to you.
You here all alone, honey?
Where is it?
Oh, I'll show you, and I'll kind of start leading her back down the road.
Yeah. Good.
So my question is from where the idol is near the van,
Yeah, you're
the
going
abandoned van, right?
back a good distance.
Where did we park the car where
Down the
Thoth and
road.
I are in?
It's probably near the van.
Okay, so good to know.
But as she sort of reaches the edge of the property, she pauses for a moment. Says, I can't go any farther.
Why, honey? What's keeping you?
And, sorry. She again looks to you and says, it'll spread farther.
Well, maybe maybe I could make a phone call. Do you have a phone in the home or some way of reaching out to other people?
Yeah, I don't know, somewhat erratically, she looks at you again. And you can give me a human roll.
Yeah, I am definitely trying to study her, seeing if she's showing the same symptoms as my allies here.
Oh, definitely showing them, but
Okay. That is a success with a 54.
yep. You can you get this look, it's like something takes over her, like a hunger. And she says it wants to feed, and she starts bringing the shotgun towards you as you see the roof of her mouth is open now, and this tongue slides out down it and towards you and starts like licking at you as she's trying to essentially kill you.
Hutch! And I'm gonna like drop to the ground, stumbling, pulling out the 9mm to get ready to fire at it if she gets any closer.
All right.
If I have a field of view, I'm going to make a sanity roll first, but I'm going to open fire.
Yep. Anyone involved seeing this can give me a sanity roll.
No.
Failure.
Oh my god. Fucking hell.
I rolled a 66,
She's-
which is
Oh!
over my 64 sanity.
I think
Would you
that's
like
the
to use
max
that on a
loss.
bond? 'Cause
Yes,
that's
yes.
six
Burn the
sanity.
boss.
It is a D6 on the failure.
63 on 63.
Okay.
All right, D6.
One on
I'm
a
either going to be
success.
projecting or suppressing, so we'll see. Oh, wait, no, I just blew 6. So, yeah, I'm losing a D4.
And
Um,
she's not exactly dexterous, so I'm going to allow you to have the first move, Riddle.
Riddle sees this mouth within a mouth and did not see what Thoth and Resuscitate had seen. So she's flabbergasted. She literally stumbles, falls on her ass, and is like pulling out the gun, her hand shaking. I think she just kind of shoots blindly at the woman.
Yeah, give me a firearms roll. She's trying to like half shoot you, half like bite into you or something.
That's a fail with a 29 above my 20.
Oh no.
What is everyone else doing at this point?
Hutch,
thing
do
is-
something. You're his backup. Her backup.
So I was her backup. So as soon as I see that kind of weirdness going on, I'm just unloading a clip into that person.
All right, firearms. Then she'll go.
Yep. I got a critical success.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there's this she does there's this moment where she's like leaning over Riddle. Riddle, I'm going to need you to do a constitution roll because she is breathing on you as she is riddled with bullets and kind of crumples next to you.
I do
Thing
succeed
is
with
still breathing, but
I succeed with a 4%. I just immediately cover my mouth.
yeah. And but what are you all doing now? You've escalated or something's escalated here. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna need, like
gunshots have been fired. Yeah.
I yell at Resuscitate, get out of the car. And I give her a shove.
So that's going to be problematic because I lost 6 points of sanity. I projected I'm only losing 5 now. But that still is going to cause a temporary insanity problem, except I want to use the repressing insanity mechanics on page 75
Oh, I haven't seen those used, I don't
to
think. How does that work?
you can there's two ways you can use bonds when it comes to sanity. You can either
Mhm.
mitigate you can do both theoretically, but you can both mitigate sand loss and you can take the sand loss but project to repress the actual like bout of madness.
Mhm.
Oh, right. You're trying to keep the bout of madness down. Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise I'm going to freak the fuck out from losing 5 points of sand. So I am going to think about my relationship with my girlfriend to try and repress this sanity. Now, the trick is that I have to spend the 1d4 to the bond and willpower, and then I have to pass a sanity roll. If I fail, then I just wasted that willpower, and I'm going to still flip out anyways.
All right, we'll see how you do.
So I'm going to reduce my bond with my girlfriend and my willpower by 2. And let's see if I can pass or if I still freak the fuck out anyways. Come on, puppy. That was a D8 with a D10. Let's not do that. 93. So, I still freak out.
As you're pushed out of the car, what is?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you gave her a good kick, did you?
I pushed her.
I'm gonna say from seeing that my reaction is to submit. So you push me out of the car and I'm just like limp on the ground in a fugue state.
And I'm going to floor it and head straight at the house, full speed.
Okay,
Yeah.
yep. I know what Toth is thinking.
I mean,
You-
I think I'm dead anyway, so I'm just going to
Mhm.
crash into the car, into the house.
Some bullets, a couple sniper rounds hit the car. They don't hit you, and you,
Is he?
That'll also give everybody a distraction. While he's shooting at the car, you can shoot at him.
the house isn't exactly stable, and you're gonna take 5 points of damage as, you crash into the house through the wall, and you hit someone in it. It looks like you see like a wheelchair and like an older man in a wheelchair just fly against the car to the wall.
Fuck you, old
And-
man.
Yeah. There's-
I'm of the opinion that the whole thing should just be obliterated at this point. So, okay, 5 points of damage.
and that will open it up for everyone else.
Okay,
That is half
Wow.
my.
I'll bring up the other car and let Hutch and Riddle in if they don't look too badly off, and we'll drive up to follow Thoth because we got to keep going. The leaves will resuscitate back.
You let Riddle in?
Just frozen on the ground.
Well, okay. How does Riddle look?
She's standing up, brushing herself off, but seems to be okay.
Right. Okay. Jump Hutch and Riddle in the back. We'll drive up.
Kill them all.
Drive up
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I'm up
Kill them
in
all.
front.
That's the plan.
we'll start with the killing it all now. Agent Torque, you're first in the dex order.
I'm going to
You're
try
approaching
to
the house.
not kill us all by driving right through the wall, as it were. No, when Thoth made a nice entrance, right?
Yeah, there's a
Okay,
Whole
so
front
I'll
of the
just
house is right
kind of
now.
like pull up nicely and like just like right side to where the hole is so that people can get out the car and into the hole that's been made. So I'll just basically try to maneuver the vehicle properly so Hutch and Riddle and Stort can get out there and just cover the distance quickly.
you pull it out and you're in the front lot of the house. You're ready to go.
Okay.
You don't see any movement from inside. Agent Stewart, what are you doing?
I'm gonna secure the entrance to the house and then move into the building.
All right. You go into this front door. The stairs going up. There's a library on your right. The living room is where Thoth is crashed into now. Give me an alertness roll.
Okay. 37, that's a pass.
You see in the library there is what looks like a stack of ancient papers on a desk in there. Um, and then you also hear movement from upstairs.
Yeah, mentally note that the papers, but there is at least one huge guy in there with a sniper rifle, and he has priority.
Mm-hmm. A riddle.
Riddle jumps out of the car, rests her arms on the hood of the car with her 9mm, and is spending her turn aiming at the windows because she knows at any moment someone could appear through the windows. She's trying to spot someone if they come through, and then she'll fire at them.
All right. Yeah. So you're standing out here and sorry. You see someone quickly peeks over the top of one of the windows. It's this larger man.
There he is. I'll fire if I'm
Yep.
allowed to spend my...
You're allowed to do that.
Okay. Yeah, that is a success with a 15.
All right, roll your damage.
Seven.
7 damage. All right. You hit more the side of the house rather than the person itself, but it definitely goes through, and this figure ducks down again.
I'll call out to my comrades where he is upstairs.
Yeah, it looks like the front room.
Front window.
Let me see. There's a stomping from upstairs, and Stuart, you see ducking out of this door that would face the front window.
Fire.
He leans out. It's his turn first, and he's going to fire on you.
Okay,
And
then I say that I'm gonna fire. So
yeah. You can give me your firearms roll. He fires and misses. It hits the wall near you.
So firearms 50. Yeah. 95. That's... I'm missing.
You miss him.
Yeah, definitely.
Hutch. Or sorry, resuscitate.
I believe I am still on the ground in the midst of my temporary insanity, submitting.
Mm-hmm.
So
As you're doing
not much
this,
I can do about that.
yeah, you're kind of panicked, and you feel this connection almost. I'm not going to make you do a farther sanity lost, but you feel connected to various other people here, to Thoth, to the woman that's dead on the ground behind you, to people upstairs. It seems 2 people upstairs, to someone in the grain elevator. But you feel all this, but also you're all connected to something back in those woods.
I don't know how to theoretically explain this. I don't know if I have enough agency in the moment to even attempt this. But feeling that, is there any way I can try and focus on my connection with Thoth to try and project a message or something, or is that too crazy?
You want to give me a power roll?
Sure. Nah, I can't roll well tonight. I failed.
Yeah, there's nothing there. It honestly feels more to you like a physical connection,
Okay.
not like a psychological one. But Hutch.
Yep. While I'm inside, I see whoever shot at Agent Stewart, and I'm going to follow up with his fire with my fire.
All right, give me that firearms roll.
Let's see what we got. We got an 11. Yes, definitely made it.
Oh, that is a crit.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that is a crit.
So with that successful roll, you fire into the person at the top of the stairs and they fall down. It's this 7 foot tall man falling down the stairs.
Oh,
Um, and he just comes to a stop at the bottom of the stairs. We'll leave Dex for now.
I need to roll a dex. Is that what you said?
No, we'll leave Dex order for now. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
oh, we're out of combat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm extracting myself from the car,
All right.
gun in hand.
I think
Well, I
Riddle,
guess, go ahead.
Riddle runs over to Thoth's car and looks inside, doesn't see Resuscitate, and turns to Thoth. Where is she? Where'd she go?
I pushed her out of the car before I crashed it so that she wouldn't get hurt. She's back out on the road.
I think Riddle will turn around and actually go in the direction looking for Resuscitate.
I think we're still going to do a proper house clearing because we don't know that we're out of combat. So we're going to make sure that we verify there's nobody in here. So that might take a minute or two, or
So you see there's a kitchen,
right.
which is behind the living room,
Mhm.
library,
Mhm.
and then upstairs there are 3 bedrooms and a bathroom.
And nobody
one
else
by-
around.
One by one, you clear the rooms, and
Oh.
um, one bedroom looks like a master bedroom. It's kind of
Mhm.
empty. One looks like some sort of tech den almost. There's a bunch of computers. It all seems very out of place, but there's a bunch of like half constructed machinery, kind of
Okay.
all kind of here. And then the final room looks like a young girl's room.
Oh,
And you see someone sitting in the corner there, this young girl. And she's just sobbing.
okay. And we don't have our talkie expert here because he's back there. Does she look like do people infected, did they have a particular look about them after a while? Did they start to look
Oh,
pale
yeah,
or anything?
they're pale. It's like no warmth, and she looks like that.
Okay, I'm just gonna close the door and prop something against it so they can't get out.
Hmm.
Um, Agent Stewart, you seemed good with tech. Do you want to check out the little den of cyberpunk there? Agent Toth, check out the library. Maybe there's something that can help you out. You should see if they figured out anything
There's
at all.
there's something in the woods.
There's something in the woods? How do you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel a weird sort of connection for some reason. I'll look through these papers and see what we can find.
So in the library, there's pictures. I'll just give a brief overview of what's there. There's books, pictures, photographs. It looks like the family. They look like they were taken, in the 70s, and it's definitely not in Texas. But yeah, you find on the desk, there's these old papers that look like they were translated. But you can give them a read if you want.
Yeah, I'll give them a read.
Looking through them, it details, get to the page actually before this. It details a sort of life cycle of something that comes off of a main creature, like not quite a spawn, but it's just separated from it. The main thing is called the Wind Walker. This thing itself has no apparent name, but it just describes it as hungry, and the only way it blesses people with its mouth, and the only way to satiate it is human flesh.
I
And
I
it
think I
also,
found.
sorry, later on, it details, you know, if it's not sated, it's going to wake up.
Yeah, there's some weird mythology in here that has to do with a creature called the Windwalker that
Mm-hmm.
if he's not fed human flesh. I mean, this sounds like, religious human sacrifice, but I think in this case they might have actually stumbled on something. I mean, you never know what mythology means, but
Mm-hmm. Right.
apparently there's something that needs to feed, and if it doesn't feed, it's going to wake up.
Um, Sorry, can we take another bio break?
Sure.
All right. We have Toth in front of these old papers. They look like they were translated from some internet source, but um, it describes the thing as long as it's somewhat satiated, it's in an infantile state, but once it stops like getting fed, it notices that and begins to awaken. And yeah, there's the only way I would say to get rid of it, which the thing details, is a ritual to return it to the main form, making the main form more powerful. So it's essentially you feed it and you send it back to the main form, which
So
Well,
what does this entail, Toth? What do we have to do to get rid of this thing?
it sounds like human sacrifice, but I don't think you actually get rid of it. You just put it back to sleep. You delay it,
Right.
possibly for 1,000 years. But
Does it get it out of modern day Texas, basically? That's what we're mostly concerned about. I know we're
yeah,
kicking the problem down the road, but is it going to be
yeah.
I'm not sure it's really anywhere. Uh, I think that good God, it's in our mouths right now.
Yeah.
The portals are inside of the roof of our mouths.
Okay.
Um, and I think that Resuscitate and I are going to start to get hungry for human flesh.
We got to act fast then.
Before that happens, yeah.
So so this ritual requires us to sacrifice something?
Well,
No,
we've got some.
Oh, it doesn't.
it
I
doesn't. Well, it has steps to it.
Hmm.
It is talking about giving it food for the journey back to the main form,
Right.
feeding it, and it speaks of returning anything that belongs to it and feeding that back to it.
Right. Okay.
The
We're going to give
statue.
it the statue.
The statue, and you have to feed it.
We'll give it the bodies of the people that have just died. Doesn't have to be anybody else. These people, this 7 foot tall fellow, grandma and grandpa.
I ain't eating that.
Hmm? No, 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 no. You don't have to eat it. You said the thing is around somewhere in the woods, didn't you?
Well, I think there's something in the woods. I don't know. It feels like it. Um,
Well, Stuart, I
let's.
yell up to Stuart, is there anything like there's a video camera footage or anything? Can we send out the drone?
Yep.
Is there something out there?
Stuart, you want
Rose.
to look at all the computer stuff?
Yeah.
Um, Flipping through, you flip through the monitors. You can give me a computer use roll.
Okay. Nope. 85. Used all my good rolls. First
Stuart.
What is your base skill?
Computer science is 50.
Okay. You find sort of the rudimentary security systems where there's a bunch of like deer cameras out in the woods. You don't find much else, but there is one overlooking a pond. And this pond, there are probably about a dozen cars that have been dumped near it, kind of forming what you thought was this junkyard in the beginning. but the pond is frozen over, and this is kind of out in the woods.
Hey guys, take a look at this.
Bingo.
They were catching people and feeding them out there to the pond.
Right.
I'd like to think that by this point, Agent Riddle has made the long trek down the road to find Resuscitate, runs up to them, breathing heavy, almost touches them, and then stops and kind of steps back and says, Resuscitate? Sus, honey? You need to snap out of it. And I'm just trying to talk her back to reality.
I'll say that happens. Resuscitate, you've been having this episode for a bit now, so you can certainly... Riddle.
You here?
Riddle.
Here with us?
What's going on? I remember seeing something from the car. No, something in a mouth, and it's all blank.
It's all just a bad dream, honey, but we need to get up right now, and we need to make our way back to the others. I think they've gotten into the house. There could be answers.
Okay. And she gets up, scrambles for the SMG. It's like in full soldier mode.
Yeah, Riddle is like noticeably giving her tons of berth, but then is following her back.
Hey, Riddle, you want my handgun? I don't need it if I have this.
Bring the statue.
Honestly,
we need the statue.
Is the statue nearby?
Yeah, we'll say you have it in the car, or part, one of the cars you didn't take.
I'm gonna look back and say, Riddle, we might need this. I'm already fucked, so I'll just put it in my coat pocket.
Thank you for being so strong right now.
I mean, scientia mors est, right?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Who says that?
The Delta Green slogan, knowledge is death.
Oh, right. All right. I guess we do say that. Fair enough.
I'll lead her back to the farmhouse.
Okay. Quick powwow. We know where the thing is.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to Thoth, we know the ritual to put it down. We need the statue. We need to feed it. We got some bodies to feed it. None of us have to be it. We've got these people we've killed. What's the hardest part about the ritual, Sawyer, based on what we've looked at? Do we just have to chant some crap, or what do we need to do?
The problem is as Delta Green, we're not allowed to do hypergeometric magical
We need to get
spells.
this thing out of here. We can't have it in the state of Texas.
I believe
it's going to
we are
spread. It's going to
authorized
cause
to
trouble.
do what is ever necessary to neutralize the threat, and if it
We have to
compromises us
neutralize
long
it.
term, then we just have to deal with it.
Thoth, do you want to be the one who reads the ritual, given your state? Is that what you're thinking?
I mean, we don't even know what language it's in. This is a translation.
Yeah.
I know Latin, but I doubt that it's in Latin.
Most of the ritual seems to be physical hand motions, but it's emphasizing the feeding and the returning what belongs to it.
So we need to drag these bodies down to the
the
down
lake.
to the lake,
Mhm.
and we're assuming that these bodies are acceptable because they're infected.
But they still have
What if
human
they need-
flesh attached to them.
What if they need uninfected bodies? I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work or not. 50-50, who knows?
Yeah.
We can
well,
try.
I'm not comfortable with feeding a living person to it.
I'm not expecting to survive, so
That doesn't have to be you. I mean, there's
what about the little girl upstairs?
There's a little girl?
Jesus Christ, man.
she's infected. I just left her alone. That is an option, but I left her alone.
But she's
because I
You know
thought
what the truth is? The truth is, if we send it back,
maybe you guys
maybe
will be better.
maybe we won't be infected anymore.
Exactly. That's
All
why
right,
I was just going to
let's
leave
try
it be.
this. Maybe there's a
Let's try it.
chance.
Yeah, let's try it.
Don't fuck with the little girl.
We're not going to. That's why I
And-
left her alone. We're going to try.
Well, yeah, she might. She'll be our test subject to see if she recovers.
Okay, so why don't we drive up to the lake? We'll have the infected people take the bodies in the infected van or the infecto car, and the rest of us will go in the clean car.
This is a long shot, but you could leave me one of the walkies and I can try to communicate with this girl. Maybe she's willing to tell me something.
Okay, you know what? We should do that also just because protocol requires somebody to hang back in case we all die and you have to report in. So you can be the one to hang out with her.
So far, nobody who's infected knows anything.
That's fair.
Yeah. Do you want to come along or do you want to be hanging back?
That lady before she passed on seemed to at least know a little bit.
She was holding back something for sure.
Somebody in this house knew something. All the papers are
she was concerned about infecting others if she left, like moved beyond a certain point.
Make sure nobody else is here.
Yeah.
So we found three people in the house. One person on the front stoop, so that's 4.
Do you
have any reason to believe there's anyone else on the property?
Do you think that the big guy was the one who was doing the magic and had the translations? These all look like hillbillies, if you ask me.
What was his mask?
It was just like I don't know. Kind of
like to cover himself from breathing on something, maybe? Like
it looks like that.
Okay. Did he look infected?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I've gathered up his papers. Let's get this over with. Let's
do our best. Let's go there.
And Agent Riddle, you report back to HQ. Tell them what we're doing.
If I learn anything from the girl,
I'll keep the other.
I'll radio you.
Yeah, just talk to her through the door, though. Don't get close to her.
Shit. Good luck.
Yep. Okay.
We'll start with Riddle standing upstairs. The rest of you are going down to the pond. You cross through these woods. Yeah. There's now snow on the ground. With us.
Yeah.
And you get to there's a road sort of thing, but you get to this pond that's surrounded by these cars that have been kind of half dumped into it, and it's frozen over.
So.
All right. Does the ritual require one person to read or multiple people to do things, or?
I think it's mostly emotions from what I...
Yeah, you guys stand over there.
Okay, all right.
It's like placement emotions and...
Okay.
So you start it,
I feel like the compromised people should do it and the uncompromised should be away. Yeah. So resuscitate and Thoth will...
Yep, okay.
As you do it, something in the pond starts to stir. And right away, Thoth and resuscitate, you feel this tingling on the roof of your mouth, and then it's like someone pressing against the top of the roof of your mouth. And as this thing wakes up, you feel the roof of your mouth split open. As there's just a hole going up there, as something is breathing out of it. So both of you can give me a sanity roll. But while that happens, we'll go back to the house.
Agent Riddle just kind of walks up to the door. She will open it. Just leave it kind of slightly open. Drop down to the child's level and say, "Hey, honey, what's your name?" I'm Riddle.
She looks at you. Tears have kind of frozen on her face, but she goes, "Betty?
Betty, it looks like you're real scared. It's the worst of it's over now. Can you tell me what happened here before we came? How'd you all get so sick?"
Dad and my brother found something out hunting.
And they brought it back here, huh?
She nods.
Well, my friends and I were trying to fix it. So you just stay tight. Maybe we'll be all feeling a little bit better in a little while. Anything else you've seen? Any things out in the woods we should be looking out for?
I don't want to feel better. I want to die.
That genuinely disturbs Agent Riddle, hearing this from a child. And I think her motherly instincts kind of kick in and just kind of pushes the comment away to the side. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to solve it. We're going to solve it. She's almost saying it more to herself.
Yeah. And she just kind of has this stare. out. And
I'd like to think I see her cold breath in the shadows.
yeah, it's like someone's smoking, but not smoking. It's just this breath in the air. And she just says, we've been like this for so long.
How long, honey? Days? Weeks?
Years.
Did a stranger come recently? A man, and I'll describe Hendrix. You ever see that?
He got away. He wasn't supposed to get away. He spread it.
I see. Well, he knew your daddy? He knew you guys, or he was just here out of the blue?
He came looking for something.
I think I'll kind of give the girl some space, and I'll radio to the team, let them know what I've discovered. They found something.
The statue.
So Hendrix came here looking for the statue? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. He kneed about it. He heard about it. I don't know.
How does this timeline line up with when we were activated?
Just correction. You think he might have stole the statue from somewhere else and that led him back here?
Oh, the statue led him to coming to this place.
Yeah.
It sounds like maybe Hendrix figured out what needed to be done and then got infected.
So he found the key.
He found the key to closing the thing because it needs what it brought it here, which is the statue. He was trying to do his job in a way.
Well, now it's up to you guys.
Well, it's up to these two, I think. Except this is freaky shit, man. Sorry.
Well, we were walking like an Egyptian, and then we had something split open.
I'm not going to take any cell phone pictures to show Riddle. He doesn't need to know. How's the ritual going there?
Yeah, back at the ritual, this thing is waking up out of the pond.
I passed my initial sand roll, by the way.
Which is good, because you're going to all want to pass what's next, as kind of cracking through the ice, crawling out of the pond is this, it's like a giant fetus-like thing. It's roughly humanoid, but it's crawling like a baby, and it pokes above the ice and has no face, no like orifices other than these, what you can only guess is like the other side of those mouths kind of sucking in the air and spewing out water from the pond, this brackish water. But this is, standing in front of you, or rather crawling in front of you. But you can give me a sanity roll.
I don't like that.
All of you there. It's
35.
It's just watching, but it doesn't have eyes.
Passed.
Yeah, I passed.
Passed.
It is a D4 on a pass.
Okay.
It's a strength in front of you.
But what if it's a fail?
A D10 or a D12. Sorry, I read the wrong.
Oh
it's
God.
12?
Okay.
The infamous
D12.
D12.
Yeah.
They use it in Delta Green, not Call of Cthulhu.
Oh, this is
Whose brain exploded?
I'm still good.
I lost
I only lost
sanity
one,
point.
so Thoth and I are surprisingly okay with this.
That's good. You're the ones that need to keep going, even though
I'm the one with the SMG.
Yeah. What are you doing now? You've done these hand motions. It seems to be anticipating something, as if you've awakened some primal reaction.
Kick the bodies to it, defeat it, or whatever. Give it
Yeah.
whatever order we're supposed to do it, I guess.
Dinner is served.
There is served.
Yeah, you
Get
push
away,
them
get away.
forwards. You push them forwards, and it kind of, looks at them, and you realize it doesn't have a mouth.
Oh, you guys have to
we
eat
have
it.
to do it.
You have to eat it. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Just do it.
If we've got to go
Yeah,
on
these
the
tongues
frozen lake.
are now out of your mouth. Yeah, it's on the ice, but these bodies are on the ice. These tongues out of your mouth are like licking towards it, trying to.
Oh,
I hate this shit. God
I hate
damn it.
country food.
God damn you, Thoth. Don't make me laugh.
Only
when I
way out is
tear.
through.
So you
Tastes
Cut
like
a
old
chunk away
lady.
and take a bite.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the best shot we have to curing
That's-
ourselves, oddly
yeah,
enough.
I think
So
Yeah.
we're also probably a little out of control.
Yeah.
The tongues
So
are doing it for
I
us.
want, yeah, I want, well, like, yeah, it thankfully doesn't go in your own stomach, but you kind of push it up towards the roof of your mouth and you feel it get sucked up past your head into infinity.
I'm
And
going
just-
another
Look at me.
sand roll. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to get to that, but
I failed that one.
I feel
Me
like
too.
Hutch, I feel like everyone else kind of lucked out here. But
Riddle is a lucky man. That's a lady. That's all I can say.
Riddle's just
I-
back at the house.
I rolled a d12 and I still only lost 3 points.
Is it a D12
Yeah.
want to fail for this?
No, it'll just be a D6 for cannibalism.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Or
I
not
get to
even-
mark
it's not even you
cannibalism off
eating
my
it.
bucket list now. I'm
Somehow
lucky me.
that's
I think-
fuck. I hit my breaking point.
Well, I think we'll get to that. We'll try to think
Your
of
poor
something that makes sense.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
God. Yeah, that's
developing
not what. So think about that later. Think about that
cannibalism
later.
tendencies.
it's crawling
later.
towards you, kind of, it maybe was dissatisfied that you tried to give it, and now you're feeding it. So it shudders a bit, and it's waiting for something else.
Give it the statue.
Yeah. Oh,
It again looks at the statue.
You got to eat it, guys. Someone's got to eat
swallow
the
them the
statue.
statue.
We gotta eat the statue.
Eat the statue.
As
After eating the corpse,
as was
who
helpfully
cares?
pointed out to you, the statue is a bit. To me, last time around, the statue is going to be a bit harder to eat.
No, it's going up into infinity, not.
But you got to kind
Gotta
of.
get through the throat and the new.
No, it's got to go
issue.
up.
The issue with that is you kind of have to dislodge your jaw to eat it, to get it in there.
crack.
So you're just gonna
Hey,
take.
I'm a paramedic. I can.
Hold on. So who's eating it? You or?
I'll eat it.
All right. You're just gonna take 1 damage, thankfully, and it
Ah.
slides up there, and you feel it again just get sucked up there, and this monster in front of you, it shudders again and starts to kind of almost liquefy, and it retreats smaller and smaller, and kind of dissolves into the pond itself. And you feel that hole seal up.
Collapse on the ground.
Oh, thank fucking God! Hold on, let me reset your jaw.
Click.
The roof of your mouth is still kind of spongy, which is the
Probably be a while.
But
before
I
that
think
heals.
I think it's changing. I think it's going back.
yeah.
Okay, I'll radio Riddle back and go like, check on the girl. She might be okay.
I'll come around the corner, kind of click on a flashlight, check on her. How you feeling, honey? Betty?
She looks more normal, but then you kind of get the point where you realize it's like all the frozen parts of her that she's been suffering this much
shit.
longer are kind of catching up, and she
Oh,
collapses.
Okay.
Wait, something just happened. She just collapsed.
Okay, we're gonna get back there. We have 2 people who might be able to help her. Well, are these guys in any state to do anything? Because they just maybe not.
Almost
Okay,
might be still
never-
reeling.
never
but I
speak
feel
of
like
this to
resuscitate is in
I
decent condition.
mum's the word.
We're not telling the handler.
Not
yeah.
telling me.
Yeah, let's just
told
go
the
back.
You
Well,
head
you
back.
know what? We're going to say we did protocol number 3, which was we fed it a lot of dynamite and it blew it up really good.
You could have fed it
It's some
dynamite.
dynamite fishing in the lake.
I
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
think the problem is done. It's still here. It's just asleep now.
But it's containable.
Or
now,
at least we've bought time.
Yeah.
But those people have been here for a long time doing the same thing over and over.
They didn't have the statue to feed it. That was their problem.
That's
If that
true.
girl isn't
Anyways,
better. Fuck, man. I
But
don't.
we're heading back. We're heading back to see what state she's in. She might have died of frostbite or something, though.
Tell
Yeah.
I really don't
Delta
want to
Green
kill a
gets
little
there.
girl.
Riddle is waiting for you at the at the front of the house, immediately going over to resuscitate. Are you feeling better?
So-
Are you okay?
All of you that have had
yeah.
this for a short time are feeling okay. Okay might not be the word for it, considering some of your mental states, but you can give me, if you want to try to help Betty, you can give me a first aid or a medicine roll.
Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling marginally better, Riddle. Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
No, what happened?
I rolled a critical fail, 66 over 60. Again, this is the second 66 I've had
I
tonight.
think she was doomed anyway, so none of us will probably notice.
I'm gonna say your only way of saving her is going to be to break protocol and just get her to a hospital and ambulance. There's nothing you can do at this time.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
Unless
can't tell
We
anyone.
can't do anything for her.
Yeah, so Toth has opiates. He could give her something to make her pass easier. That's all we could do.
Yeah, I put her to sleep permanently.
We have to make it easy for her.
Yeah.
We can't.
She won't feel
can't.
anything. It's the stuff that I would use on any of you if you were in my
Bad guy.
way.
so you can give her whatever. It will make her pass easier, but she passes away and resuscitates.
Still have to do a save for
Yeah.
a kid dying.
Yeah.
You did your best.
Okay, I rolled an 01 on that, so apparently I'm
Okay.
totally fine. Kid dying.
I'll actually fail that one.
It's that you didn't kill her. You don't think so. That makes it a bit easier, and you made it as peaceful as possible. That's what you're telling yourself that is, and she passes away.
We have to get our story straight and be honest with Delta Green, because this could come back.
Well, basically, this place has to be watched and sealed off. They'll probably appoint someone to keep an eye on it.
Salt
What is
the
that
earth, burn the
thing?
fields.
Yeah, someone to keep an eye on the lake so that something happens, we'll know.
Well, I hope they'll at least rebuild a house for whoever has to stay here.
Yeah, they should.
It's not our problem. It's not our problem.
Front
It's
porch
Delta
is
Green's
gone.
problem, but we're not paid to deal with that. We're not paid anything.
Still doesn't feel like we got much done.
Well, we did.
That's just another day in the program, my friend.
Yep. We did
Well-
something.
Is there any final things you're doing before you leave?
Riddle will oversee burying Betty, the little girl.
Sure. That's true. She gets a burial.
You find
I
a
bring back
family
all the
plot
papers.
almost.
Yeah. Everything should just be on the property. That's the obvious thing. Just
Mhm.
condense it to here.
I'll bring back all the papers for Delta Green to go over. Yeah.
Yep. We should just do a quick sweep of the property just to make sure, avoiding traps. Oh my God. Just to make sure there's nothing we missed.
Yeah, that's the exact problem I've got with like wandering around in the cornfield. It's like, what if we just trip another wire and
Yeah.
someone
No.
loses a foot?
Don't do anything. They come back with tractors and just
Yeah.
Yeah, get
Think
a
of all that.
combine.
tell Delta Green
There
to
is the
send out
remnants of a combine tractor,
Yeah.
like a
X
combine
team
harvester.
yeah.
So, the cleanup, Hutch and Stewart, are you two doing anything?
Well, I'll help collecting all the papers and everything, looking through the tech stuff. If there's anything else, maybe some clues to where they got those translations.
Oh, in the pictures, did we account for everyone in the photographs? Now that we know who's here, I want to see if there's anybody we're missing. We got the tall guy, the mom and the dad, and the little girl. So that's 4. Is there
4.
anybody else?
None in the photos
Okay.
out.
All right.
All of the
but-
missing people in this area have been
They're not from the family, obviously. They're
fed to the thing.
that our guy obviously took them to figure out what was going on or something.
But we sort of close in on you all doing the last remnants of things. Stuart, you were looking into translations. It seems they were roughly sourced online. Again, thankfully, it's the diagrams help with the motions rather than literal chanting. But you all leave, and eventually a Delta Green cleanup team comes in. They find some stashes, small stashes of human meat,
Uh,
in the sort of grain elevator, more traps, and they do what they can to look into the pond. Now, there's no more ice around the pond anymore. It's just this black water, and there's nothing in it other than this water and the remnants of some wild animals that have kind of fallen here, been killed by this thing. But we'll sort of cut out on you returning traumatized to your home lives, and that's that's where we will end the scenario.
I'd like to think Riddle keeps in touch with Resuscitate and keeps asking, "You feeling hungry? How you doing?"
oh, I think I'd become a vegetarian after that, honestly. I think I would give up on meat.
The only
ice
thing
cream.
that
No ice
Resuscitate
cream.
reports in the aftermath is to Riddle is developing depression from hitting her breaking point.
Oh, God.
I want to go somewhere warm, like the
Yeah.
Bahamas, and stay there.
You're in Texas. That's the
It's
funny
warm.
thing. Where's warmer? Like,
Yeah.
honestly.
Thank you all
Frickin'
for
hot.
playing.
Yeah, that was great. Did we miss anything? Is there anything
Yeah,
else?
so I'll be honest, there's some stuff I mentioned it before, I had to reposition due to, me running this previously for 3 groups of 3, and then it's like I move stuff around. So in some runs, I include a plot with, there's like an uncle figure who they have trapped up, and his whole thing is to get you all to kill the family to stop feeding the monster, so the monster wakes up and he can worship it. So if I have players who are like, they find him first, he just says, kill them all because they trapped me here. And that's a plot I sometimes include if we have more time. But
Well, you mentioned to Resuscitate that they felt somebody in the grain silo. Was that the
that
grain
was him,
elevator?
yeah.
That was the uncle. Okay.
So Delta Green probably found him, and if he wasn't dead already, eliminated him.
So we actually killed the good guys in this.
So yeah,
had
they
used their lives to try to keep that thing suppressed.
Yeah.
the full story is again, there's those elements that change if the uncle is included or not, but this family was working up in Alaska, and on a hunting trip they found this idol, just messing with it, touching it even, got the attention of this smaller faction of Ithaca, the Windwalker, whatever you want to call it. And this thing followed them. They fled to it down to Texas. It followed them here. And they essentially built this kind of process of feeding it so it sleeps, because they never had the opportunity to meet an organization like Delta Green or contain it. And so for about 50 years, they have been containing it, frozen in time.
Oh, wow.
Which is so they've perfected it, feeding, as long as it knows it's getting fed, and as long as they feed it with travelers, people they kidnap, it's gonna stay asleep. But good guys, maybe, probably not. They're just containing it, but
Still sacrificing people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did our guy who triggered the whole event, how did he figure out and come in and grab the statue or whatever
he
was doing?
found the statue in the green box and sort of tracked it down. He
Never
tracked it
touch
down
things
here.
in green boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he, I guess, had him and his partner, who was the woman in the car, had this sense of, Delta Green moral obligation to find out what's going on, and that got them killed.
That's always giving us trouble.
Yeah. So he disappeared, and then the moment he came back up, C-Cell was alerted and sent all you here.
Okay.
The whole issue with the soft palate of the mouth was an appropriately gross Delta Green vector. That was good.
I have a feeling I'm going to have nightmares about that.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I'm going to think about a
because
hole
oddly
opening
enough-
up in my head for a while.
Oddly enough, in the past, I have had a nightmare where my tongue gets stuck to the roof of my mouth.
Really?
And
That's
now
a
I'm
wacky
going to
one.
think about that.
Well, it
Yeah,
can't
it's
get
an
stuck.
odd
It
one.
can just go straight up now. And so it's all good.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was excellent. Let's go ahead and finish up. Our players included Troy Lehman, Shane Hartman, Sergio Creco, Pascal Breitenfeld, Sham Sabin, and myself, with Sawyer Hill as the game handler. We have a Discord server where you can chat with other members. You can set up private games. You can learn the finer arts of gameplay and game mastering. We provide audio-only versions of our shows free for you to download from Spotify, Podbean, or iTunes. Support for the show is provided by our patrons who are listed in the closing credits. If you'd like to show us your appreciation, please visit our Patreon page, or you can use the thanks button just below the screen. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and punch the bell icon for updates on our latest shows. And leave us some comments. We enjoy reading them and answering any questions you might have. This is Thom Raley, together with all the members of our gaming club, inviting you to journey with us once again into the darkness for another adventure into the universe of H.P. Lovecraft and the Delta Green role-playing game. Until next time, good luck and good gaming.